Played this game before. I need to play some tutorials. Flight. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna speed run all these tutorials.
Use the steering controls to turn your ship. Now, use the strafing controls to move sideways or vertically. Okay, before we continue, make sure there's no obstacle right in front of you. I can't check from here, so I have to trust you on this one. When you're clear, gently accelerate forwards. There's usually a speed limit inside docking areas, but you don't have to worry about exceeding it. The ship's computer will limit the speed for you. You can also fly backwards. Try this now. Now, I need you to make sure there really is nothing in front of you. When you're ready, strap in and hit your ship's boost. You have a limited pool of boost energy. Use it wisely. Your remaining boost energy is shown on the speed. I've prepared a little course for you. Please fly close to each of the navigation beacons in turn. The next target will always be marked in orange. Don't worry, you're not being timed.
Shut the hell up. All right. Docking.
Fly to the marked station. Now that you're in range, interact with the station to request docking permission. Follow the trail of lights to your assigned dock.
Not bad. Oh my god.
Turn your ship in the indicated direction.
Is this really necessary?
Now be able to see an abstract representation of the docking bay and your position relative to it. Each element must be aligned before you can dock. When aligned, the elements change colour from red to green. I usually align my orientation first. Begin by moving the center of your crosshair to the matching element in the docking UI.
Oh, what the hell is this
Now
shit?
that your ship is fully aligned, let go of the steering controls. There's a triangular element pointing upwards that represents your ship's position over the dock. If it's darkened, then your ship is outside the displayable area. Your ship is currently too far back. Slowly accelerate forward and stop when the horizontal line turns green. If you overshoot, just stop and correct.
Where'd this shit come from?
Now, gently move your ship down until the docking computer takes over.
Jesus Christ. Why you gotta make this so hard?
If you can afford them, there are software upgrades that make this process a bit easier.
Hey baby, you gotta shoot for the moon. Because if you miss, you still land among the
This
stars.
next thing is something you are going to be using a lot. I've marked a remote location for you to fly to. Don't worry, I don't expect you to crawl there at your base speed. First, please align your ship so it points roughly towards the target. Now, activate travel mode. Depending on your engine type, it may take a little time to get started. Look at your speed bar just below the crosshairs.
A little
Keep
faster.
accelerating for a while until you reach your ship's top travel speed. You've probably noticed other modes in the list when you activated this one. Each mode has its special use, and only one mode can be active at a time.
Yeah, look at travel mode. Travel mode's hauling ass.
Whenever you're ready, quickly drop out of travel mode. Great! The next part will take place some distance from here, so let's take a break and let the autopilot do the hard work for now. The autopilot automatically navigates to the current objective. It engages travel mode when appropriate and makes use of gates, accelerators, and highways.
Oh, that's fun.
It even avoids obstacles in the way. Well, mostly, which is why you still need to be at the controls.
Huh.
You may notice that it sometimes turns travel mode off when everything seems wide open to you. The safeties are on a bit of a hair trigger, probably to keep insurance rates from skyrocketing.
Okay. Said I've never played this game before. We're doing a tutorial. Thanks, Nietzsche.
Today, we'll learn how to use the various means of travelling between systems and sectors. Before we
God.
start, please note the yellow icon below your crosshair.
What the hell is this thing?
The manuals call it the check engine light, but I've never seen an engine that looks
What?
like that.
The hell?
Means that you can't make use of your travel mode right now. That's because this lesson takes place in a region that prevents it from working.
Is this a joke?
Being hit by a weapon disables your travel drive for a short time as well, so don't rely on it to get out of trouble. I've also heard of weapons that target this system specifically to make you an easy target for pirates. On to the actual lesson at hand. In front of you is a jump gate. Sometimes you'll find one that's inactive. This one's working though, which you can tell from the swirly bits in the middle. To use it, simply fly through.
Moving kind of fast.
That's all there is to it. Now, I've been told that the technology is totally different, but in practice, these accelerators function pretty much exactly like jump gates. Fly through this one.
The fuck?
While jump gates connect different star systems, accelerators take you to different places within the same one. Up next, a superhighway. They also take you to sectors within the star system. The main difference is that they are directional, so you need to use the entry gate, not the exit. Fly into the entry gate.
Did I miss?
As you see, it's a tiny bit slower than the other methods. I like it though, it lets me enjoy the view. Highways can also be local. The entry of one is right in front of you. Fly into it. It has a much slower speed than the superhighway we just came out of, but it's still a whole lot faster than most ships can travel on their own. It's not wide enough for capital ships though. Medium-sized ships are the largest that can use them. Local highways can be entered and exited at any point along the way. Fly into the one right in front of you. This highway is special in that it leads you right into a jump gate. You don't have to do anything, the transition will just work on its own. There we go. Please pay attention to the objective and the course.
What the hell
of
is
your
all this
target.
shit with the fucking highways?
Counting down to when you should exit the highway.
I want to
Wait
exit
till
now.
it's done, then exit the highway. That was too early.
Life is a highway, and I wanna travel. No.
Well done.
Combat? What do you mean combat? I do not. Man, my nose is crazy. I have the craziest, hookiest nose.
Time to learn how to defend yourself. There are a handful of targets in front of you. Their HUD color indicates that they are enemies. Some are darker than the others. Those are behind something and can't be hit with your weapons right now. I've now activated your primary weapon. The small dots that have just appeared indicate where the weapons are currently aiming. They will automatically track your current target as long as it's close enough. Note that the HUD markers of some targets are smaller. These targets are currently outside your weapon range. Select the closest enemy target.
Cargo drone.
A new HUD element has appeared right in the center of the target. This is the aim ahead indicator. It shows you where you need to aim, which is especially useful if the target is moving. Slowly cycle through all the targets.
Cargo drone.
When a target outside your weapon range has been selected, you can see the weapon indicators becoming darkened. The aim ahead indicator also changes its appearance. Select the closest enemy target again and shoot at it until it's destroyed. Keep destroying the targets. You'll need to move closer in order to hit some of them. If you look to the right of your crosshair, you will see bars next to your weapons that gradually fill up when you are firing. This is heat. it automatically dissipates when you stop firing. This happens more slowly if there are multiple weapons cooling down at the same time.
Cargo drone.
Your weapons just overheated. You will not be able to fire until they've cooled to a safe temperature.
Cargo drone.
This target is much sturdier than the others. Look at the blue bar above the target. This is its shield strength. After a few seconds without damage, it will begin to recharge. All shields work like this, including your own. I've now activated your secondary weapon, a missile launcher. It's loaded with a type of guided missile that requires a target lock. Please select the target in front of you. You can now see a lock being acquired. You may fire when ready. The target has dropped something. Fly right at it to pick it up.
Not a good pilot yet.
It's another type of missile. It has been automatically added to your ammunition storage. Missile launchers have limited ammunition. You can see the number of remaining missiles to the left of your crosshair. Look at the curved blue bar below your crosshairs. I'm going to demonstrate damage to your shields.
No!
Wait for it. There we go. It's recharging.
Yes, start menu. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly where?
Yeah, I need to learn how to trade. I think I know what type of game this is, and I know what type of Hansa mass trading empire I'm gonna build, okay? Just gotta...
Let's
Am I
trade.
peeking? My audio
Open the
okay?
map.
Turn it down. Mic check. Looks okay. There we go. I turned it down a bit. I don't know. It looks like I'm in the red. M for map.
You can see several trade offers for wares bought and sold by this station. Between the name and the current price, you can see a rough indication of the amount. 1 means it'll be enough for a small courier. 2 will fill a medium transporter, and 3 will fill a large freighter. If you hover over the line, you can see the exact amount. Now, you could just go and buy what this station is offering, but who knows where you'd be able to sell it. Let's check out the other station. Close the map.
that's it?
Open the map. Now that you're in range, you can see this station's trade offers as well. You can still also see the previous ones. They do expire eventually, though. There are several ways to keep them up to date. You can place satellites near them, for example. You can also order your ships to update trade offers in a sector. But we don't need to worry about that today. Let's see if we can make a lucrative trade run. Looks like the energy cells being produced here are in high demand at the other station. Close the map. Dock at the power plant.
Solar power plant. Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged. Solar power plant. Docking granted.
Master docking.
Now, select Trade. Select the energy cells and move the slider to the left to buy them. Confirm the trade when you're done. Wares are now being transferred. Now undock, then fly to the other station and dock there.
Autopilot engaged.
About time. Figured some shizzle out.
Docking granted.
What the hell is this thing doing? Like, stop moving. You're very crazy. Okay, so obviously we dock and we sell, but is there anything else I need to know? That's what I kind of am curious about, because this is basic. Can I automate this?
Open the trade menu again, but this time drag the slider to the right
To
sell
right.
wares.
To sell.
Confirm the trade when you're done.
Boom. We're traders. Is that it?
There we go. A successful and quite profitable trade run.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. When do I buy my own solar system?
Tired of waiting for shuttles? Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want? Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want?
Okay, if I had to imagine how mining went, I imagine you'd just get something, you'd activate it, you'd like orbit
Today's
around it.
lesson is about mining.
I have no idea.
To do it properly, you need a specialised mining ship, like the one you're flying right now. They're the only ones with the right cargo bay for storing raw chunks. You'll also want a mining laser. Okay, to start, turn on your ship's scan mode. The asteroids around you are now coloured according to what's inside them. If they're not empty, they usually contain ore, silicon, or ice. Rarely you'll find Nevidium, but good luck finding a buyer. Select an asteroid that's not empty to see its mineral yield. Now approach it. There are basically two ways to get at the minerals. Either you just keep blasting the asteroid until it completely breaks apart, or you do what I prefer, look for rich deposits and target them directly. I'll mark one for you now. Shoot it. See how quickly it released the minerals? Fly over them to collect them. You can also use the container magnet to pull them in. Not only does this go a whole lot faster, you also actually get more out of each asteroid.
That's it. What the hell?
Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want, whenever you want? Then what you need is a pilot's license. And what's the best... Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want, whenever you want? Then what you need is a pilot's license.
Today, we'll go over how to properly set up orders. Open the map.
Discoverer Vanguard.
Select the scout ship. Now interact anywhere inside the marked area and select Fly and Wait. Select the scout ship. Right action, wrong target. 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 Right action, wrong target. Your scout ship will fly to this position. You can give several orders in a row, which will be executed in the order they're given. Add a second fly and wait order anywhere you like. You can move some orders around by dragging the order icon. Try it. You can also quickly insert waypoints between orders. Useful for navigating around hazards, for example. Do so now. It's also possible to change the elevation of an order location. Try it. All right. You can interact interact with an order or the line leading to it and remove it from the context menu. Do so now. If you remove the active order, then the next one in the queue will be executed right away. If you remove the last queued order, then the ship falls back to its default behaviour. Do so now. Let's change that default behaviour. Open the Scout Ship's info menu. Select the Behaviour tab. At the bottom you can see its current default behaviour. Click on it and select Revisit Known Stations. Next, you need to tell it the space to work in. Select the Empty field and then click anywhere in the current sector. You can leave the radius at the default value or reduce it for a narrower operating area. Now, the most important part. Select Confirm to actually set this as the default behaviour. You can still give this ship any other order you like. Once those are completed, it will return here and revisit all known stations. Take your time looking around. Close the map when you're done.
Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want, whenever you want? Then what you need is a pilot's license. And what's the best... Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly wherever you want? Tired of waiting for shuttles? Want to fly...
Okay, they said I can go right here to Open Universe. For new players.
The connection that binds us as an interstellar community is...
In the aftermath of...
The connection that... The connection that binds us as an interstellar community is fragile, even tenuous. Nothing has proved that.
Okay, whatever.
As the Commonwealth begins to regroup, to reconnect, the continuing isolation of our Boron allies is shrouded in mystery. Our only means of communication, irregular messenger drones, through which we have just now received word from Kingdom End again. The Boron are thriving and seemingly investigating jump gate technology. We are now dispatching a research expedition to investigate further, and you have been accepted to join our endeavor.
Base isn't far away. Wow.
Entering system, Morningstar.
setting course for Heretic's End.
Affirmative.
Some of you are new additions to our expedition. Others have been with us since we set out for Trinity Sanctum. As we approach our
God.
destination, allow me a moment
I
for a
don't
brief
care.
I, Numunkaret, welcome you in my capacity as commanding officer of this expedition.
Fascinating.
In our complacency, we treated the gates as an eternal gift from a higher power. We did not make sufficient effort to understand the technology. This is how the galaxy has found itself in this predicament. The Alliance of the Word is a collective of scholars and scientists intent on advancing understanding through cooperation.
But God, we don't care.
Boron of Kingdom End some months ago, via the Messenger Drone Network. It seems they may be making some headway with their gate technology experimentation. At first, I will admit, we dismissed the notion. So many scientists have tried and failed to interact with the gate network. But now, the dormant gate at Heretic's End is showing infrequent but undeniable signs of activity. This may or may not be related to the boron experiments.
Oh my God.
Timings coincide too startling to ignore. If the boron had truly succeeded in manipulating the jet gate, the consequences are beyond significant. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. This expedition was tasked with resolving the many unknowns of this situation. We could
God,
be
can we
reunited
get someone who
with our
speaks
boron
normally?
brother. Equally, we could find ourselves welcoming a fleet of Xenon destroyers. Everybody, stay alert.
Also, these subtitles are hard to read too.
Time for one final equipment calibration. We have to make sure that everything is in order.
Why do we have gray on gray?
Entering system. Heretic's End.
Explorer, perhaps your attention is best focused on the task at hand. Why do you not scout ahead? Explorer, perhaps your attention is best focused on the task at hand. Why do you not scout?
The hell?
Discoverer. Vanguard.
Talking about guide rails.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Attention! Denizens of Heretic's End! Please evacuate the designated area immediately! What's going on? Sir, we are picking up an unusually high energy signature.
It seems like a Terran.
Goodness me! It worked! I made the jump! Haha! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Excuse me, Traveler! Did you hear the Alliance broadcast? I wonder, would you be interested in collaborating with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time? I am Bozo Tar. As far as I am aware, I am the only Boar on this side of the network schism. I am currently in the market for some personal assistance. Should you be interested, please do come for a face-to-face chat. When you have time, of course.
Unknown station. Wayfind unknown station. Autopilot engaged.
The hell is happening?
Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
Docking completed.
Successfully docked.
Welcome aboard the Mystery installation.
Oh my god.
I do apologize for the mess. I only recently escaped my split captors. Can you believe they forced me to develop weapons? Anyway, I have not yet had sufficient opportunity to undertake much housekeeping. Best not to dwell on the past. All is well now. The installation seems vaguely to be of Terran origin, but it is certainly no run-of-the-mill station. It is equipped with uncommonly advanced research facilities. Frankly, I am rather longing to lose myself in the lab and focus wholly on science. This brings me to a business matter. I require someone to oversee the mundane aspects of base operations. I will be far too preoccupied with my important work. Might this be a suitable and rewarding use of your skills? No need to answer. Of course it is. I have transferred the station to you. I trust you will make good use of it. When you are not otherwise engaged, please do pop down to see me. I am sure there will be bits and bobs that you may be able to help me with regarding my research. When you are ready, of course. You have a new station to grapple with.
What? What?
Discoverer Vanguard.
Alright, we're gonna stop the stream right here. This is crazy.